Okay. This is like speed talks here. I'm Wendy Smith. I'm from the Office of Behavioral and Social Sciences Research at the NIH. Many of you may not be familiar with this office. We're a little bit different from an institute and center. We were created by Congress a little over 20 years ago, and our mission is to enhance the impact of behavioral and social sciences research at NIH. We coordinate the research that's conducted by NIH and that NIH supports, and integrate some of these topics into the larger NIH enterprise. And we're charged with communicating information about behavioral and social science research. This is from our most recent strategic plan. To give you a big picture, across the top are the scientific priorities, increasing the synergy between basic and applied research, a real effort on methods, measures, data infrastructures. This is where we're emphasizing big data approaches. It came up a little bit this morning, but also technologies, devices, mobile health, sensors, things like that we're interested in, and the dissemination and implementation of a number of these issues. The other aspect that's important in the last one is we also emphasize de-implementation of things that are not found to be particularly effective. Across the bottom are how the techniques we use, the processes we use to help further the development of those scientific priorities. So communicating effective results, coordinating across the NIH and integrating behavioral science into the larger NIH biomedical enterprise activities, training the next generation of behavioral and social science researchers, and evaluating the impact of behavioral and social sciences. Here's our contact. I think not all of them were on there, but almost. I think the slide's been truncated. Take a look at these topics. Bottom left, pain, injury, disability, sensation, perception. But I would propose what we're talking about today has implications and are applicable to almost everything, if not everything, up on this slide. For an example of where we integrate the behavioral and social sciences into the larger NIH enterprise, I'm going to talk about HEAL 2. Linda mentioned it, David mentioned it. As part of that process, our office, in collaboration with a number of the institutes, NIDA, NCCIH, NINDS, Neurology, as well as some others, we led the development of this particular workshop that was held last year that focused specifically on the social and behavioral research contributions. A number of people in this room were panelists there and helped in this process. The topics we talked about, we brought together a very diverse group. We had economists, we had a judge, we had primary care, we had dentists, we had basic scientists, we had health commissioners. Whole range of folks got together. These were the topics that were covered. You will see the third bullet, certainly relevant today. We're very pleased by this meeting that delves into this in a little bit more depth. Follow on to that meeting was we created a trans-NIH committee. Representatives from the 27 ICs at NIH got together to prioritize and translate the key recommendations from this meeting into action items at NIH. We're also identifying what we already know, how we can disseminate that, and how to implement the things that are not effective. Next. Active funding announcements. In terms of where we're trying to integrate this, one of the charges of this committee is looking at all the announcements that are coming out related to pain and opioid use, integrating the behavioral, biopsychosocial aspects into those. Where we don't see something where that's a fit, we explore creating new announcements that address that specifically. These are ones that are led by OBSSR. This is not a comprehensive list. We also participate in many other announcements from the other ICs. For updated information, here's our website. That is our director, Dr. William Riley. The address is at the bottom. We will continually to put together information about the biopsychosocial aspects of this across the NIH, not just what our office is doing, but there'll be one place where you can find the information about those activities as well as the funding announcements. That's it. You have 30 extra seconds.